Hey friends, now I'm going to talk about the Indian Air Force. So as we all know that Indian Air Force was formed in on 8 October 1932 in British rule during the British rule, and that is why we celebrate Indian Air Force Day on 8th of October each year. And the motto of Indian Air Force is "Touch the sky with glory," which means Nabam Isparsam Diptam, and the touch the sky with glory is taken from the 11th chapter of the Gita, which is given by Lord Krishna during the war of sacred war of Mahabharata in Kurukshetra. Okay, and talking more about Indian Air Force. So Indian Air Force is one of the largest, fourth largest air force in the world, and it is mainly formed to secure the aerospace of India, our country. And right now, Vivek Ram Chaudhary is the Chief of Air Staff or Chief of Indian Air Force. Talking about the highest honorary rank of Indian Air Force, which is not an executive rank, that is Marshal of the Indian Air Force. Only one person who have been awarded from this rank, that is his name is Arjun Singh, means Marshal of the Indian Air Force Arjun Singh. And talking about the rank structure of Indian Air Force, especially from downward to upward. So we will see that the bottom rank is flying officer, then flight lieutenant, squadron leader, wing commander, group captain, air commodore, air vice marshal, and air chief marshal. Recently I talked about air chief marshal, that right now the VR Chaudhary is the air chief marshal of Indian Air Force. And talking about the rank structure below the JCO rank. So the ranks are airman, leading aircraftman, corporal, sergeant, junior warrant officer, and master warrant officer. So this is all about the rank structure of Indian Air Force, whether it is officers cadre or non-officers cadre or non-officers category. And now let's move to towards the aircrafts, helicopters of Indian Air Force. So I will start from the aircrafts. So for the better understanding of the topic, I will divide this topic into few parts, or it will be very easy to understand. So I will divide the aircraft into three category: transport aircraft, fighter aircraft, and trainer aircraft. So I will be starting from the trainer aircraft, which is being used by Indian Air Force to train the trainees. So in trainer category we have Pilatus C7, Diamond HK36, Surya Kiran, and Hawk. These are the aircrafts which are used by Indian Air Force from a long time to train the air pilots of Indian Air Force, Indian Army, and Indian Navy also. And talking about the fighter aircrafts which we have, so in combat category we have Rafale, which we have purchased from France, and which is drafted and manufactured by Dassault Aviation. And India purchased 36 Rafale jets from Dassault Aviation, and these aircrafts are kept on Ambala Air Base and Hasimara Air Base, West Bengal. And talking about the specialty of this aircraft, so it is 4.5 generation twin engine twin seater multi-role aircrafts, and its maximum speed is 1900 km/h, and its load carrying capacity is 10,000 kg. Its height is 15 meter, and its air-to-air mid refueling makes it one of the advanced aircraft in the world. As well as apart from India, many countries use Rafale jets such as UAE, Egypt, and France. So this is all about Rafale. Now let's move toward the other aircraft. So we have Tejas Mark 1, Jaguar, MiG-21, MiG-29, and Sukhoi 30 MKI. So these are the aircraft which Indian Air Force have in its combat list. Now let's move towards the fight transport aircraft, which are heavily used for the mobilize the personnel, mobilize the heavy machine guns and personnel from one place to another place, and commodities also. So in transport category we have C-17 Globemaster, IL-76, AN-32, and Dornier Do-228, and C-130J Super Hercules, Embraer Legacy 600, HS-748, and Boeing 737. These are the aircraft which Indian Air Force have in its transport category. And now I will be talking about the helicopters of Indian Air Force. So for the better understanding, I will be dividing the helicopters into 4 parts, such as heavy lift helicopter, medium lift helicopter, combat helicopters, or and utility helicopters. So in combat category we have Chinook and Rudra, and recently inducted LCH Prachanda. And talking about the heavy lift helicopters, so we have Chinook and Mi-26, and in medium lift category we have Mi-17 V5. And talking about the one utility helicopter, so we have Dhruv, HL Cheetah, and HL Chetak. So these are the things which I know about Indian Air Force. And one more thing which I told you in previous video, that is how how the aircraft fly. And so these are the things which I know about Indian Air Force. Thank you and Jai Hind.